Welcome to Seals on the Move. I'm Alex Seals.
And I'm Rozie Seals.
We returned to New York and learned that Rozie can speak to squirrels. I guess that's better than being able to speak to snakes like Harry Potter and Voldemort. Speaking of those two, we stopped by Harry Potter New York to show you what they have to offer. After that, we built some memories at the Lego store, tried what may be the best ice cream in New York City, and took up a game of Putt Putt Pixar style. On our way through Battery Park, we witnessed a squirrel and hawk face off. Come along on the adventure with us. So let's get a move on with Seals on the Move. These are pretty nice buses. Rozie, if you want to get like a shot of the bus. We traveled by bus into the city from Secaucus, New Jersey. An employee at the hotel we stayed at suggested the bus, and it was a very affordable option. It was around $18 round trip for 2 tickets. We avoided staying in the city like we did on our first trip up here, as that was a financial nightmare. It cost around $40 just to get into the city, and then we spent around $50 on parking. We saved a ton of money staying in New Jersey, and our hotel was much nicer.
Amazing, all the way in the distance here. Look at all the birds. This is a really cool place.
Macy's, New York. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is a classic for any American kid, at least from the 90s. I remember when Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. People were injured by the balloon. No, not by a spin dash, but Sonic hit a light post and 2 people got hurt. I really like this logo. Some Space Jam toys at the McDonald's here, near the Harry Potter New York store. I remember the original Space Jam toys. I love those things. That's supposed to be Ronald? I think I've seen this on Instagram before. This Shake Shack that's in the middle of Madison Square Park. Although it was more of like a artist rendering of it. But this is a the actual real life one. Yep, Shake Shack. This is actually the first Shake Shack. No wonder I saw it on Instagram. Ooh, look at the trees. The official Shake Shack bench. Where'd all the water go?
See the bird way over there in the distance? They're so cute. Little birdies, look. This is a great habitat for birds, look. Yeah. All the trees, beautiful.
Looks like we're not the only seals on the move in New York. There's a harbor seal. Apparently you can scan that and listen. Look at Rozie. She's contributing to not littering in New York. Tons of squirrels. For once, Rozie clicking at animals is actually working.
Come here. Come here, little guy.
The squirrel's listening.
Bye-bye. Look at your fluffy tail, hey? Come here. Come here. Come here, little squirrel. Come here.
Who remembers the Phineas and Ferb song Squirrels in My Pants? That was definitely one of the best songs from that show, right up there with I've Got a Platypus Controlling Me. This is a cool little pond. At least there's still water in this one. This is so cool. So I lived in Knoxville and went to school in Knoxville and come all the way to New York City, born near Knoxville, Tennessee, David Glasgow Farragut. And now Farragut is where I went to church when I was in school and after school. And it's where we go shop all the time, is in Farragut. Or at least the Farragut area. So that's so cool. Come all the way to New York and see something from a place I used to live at. If you look for it, New York City is a very beautiful place. Sure, there's plenty of ugly. Times Square, I'm looking at you. But there's a lot of beauty as well.
You just got Snippy first.
Oh yeah, I mean she's usually just what you see, a little bit aloof and off in the distance, but that's kind of like a breed thing.
Oh, you're beautiful little thing.
It cuts across.
Oh yes, he's back.
Here's an idea for your garden at home. So I wonder, this is only through November 14th. Are they gonna pull these trees up? Weird. The steam coming out of that pipe, which is a classic New York thing, just seems appropriate right in front of the Harry Potter New York store. I would have to say Harry Potter New York is a lot cooler than the Hogsmeade section of Universal Studios' Islands of Adventure. I've never been to Diagon Alley, but I bet Harry Potter New York tops it. Empire State Building. The attention to detail in this store is Disney-esque. Every section you go into is an experience. There are also actual props from the movies in the store, such as character wands, a golden snitch, Death Eater masks, etc. The griffin in the middle was cast from the same mold as the one in the movies, which sits in front of Dumbledore's office. Okay, so we're gonna see, is Rozie as tall as Rubius Hagrid?
Let me take a look.
Gonna take off all of her bags and whatnot. Let's see, Rozie.
Okay, shoes in there.
And got your feet in there.
Standing up straight.
Standing up straight. You're not anywhere close to Hagrid.
But where do I come up?
You're almost at 6 feet, according to this thing, but
Well,
that can't be accurate.
Look at the boots.
Oh, you're standing on the boots have a
Then get
platform.
off the boots and we'll see. Look.
Oh, that makes more sense now. Okay.
What am I now?
You're about 5.5 feet.
Yeah. So Alex is going to step into Hagrid's boots.
How am I as tall?
Nowhere close.
What am I at in the boots?
Where you at in the boots?
Yeah.
You're at There's a lot of 6 foot.
Ah, great. Because I'm taller than you.
6.5.
One can never have enough socks. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Art by Mary Grand Prix, who illustrated the original Harry Potter American version books. Actual golden snitch from the movies. Really cool. Ah, Butterbeer, the infamous Harry Potter drink. This location actually serves a unique version with different foam on top. You were supposed to get a souvenir tankard when you buy a glass of the drink, but alas, they seemed to be out of them when we were there.
Oh, you can see the butterbeer going through there. That's so cool.
It's $10 for a cup of butterbeer.
This is my first time ever trying butterbeer. Never had it at Universal, never had it in the bottles. Trying it here, I've heard the foam is different than the one at Universal. It's less chemically tasting. I do like it. Wow, that's good. Now, Rosie, I don't know if you'll like it, but there's kind of a butterscotch taste, but there's more. This is like a vanilla cream almost on top. Really, really good. See why Harry likes it so much. Now, Rosie, you want to try it?
So here is the butterbeer. Alex said I may not like it. Let's give it a try. That's really good. The foam is really good. It tastes like cream soda. I give this a thumbs up.
This is what Rosie's getting. So she didn't get him at Universal.
Pops out.
Finally got him. Finally got him.
He's gonna sit in my office and watch me work.
This is not too far from Harry Potter, New York. And they're working with it. Because they have a whole Harry Potter display.
This LEGO store is just down the road from Harry Potter, New York. There are actually 2 in the city, with one in Rockefeller Center that was just remodeled, and then this one in the Flatiron district. LEGO Luigi had just come out, and he's paired with a pink Yoshi. Why pink? Green is the classic Yoshi color. Pink wasn't even in Super Mario World. The blue one was my favorite in that, because no matter what Koopa shell you ate, you were able to fly.
If you look down there, right in there, you can see Groot and Rocket Raccoon. They've left space and come to New York. The new Luigi starter course. So cool. And then the lights are Lego bricks. Very neat.
I love the old-timey giant minifigs on this sculpture. Hey there.
The same dragon that's at Disney Springs.
Leave it to Amazon to bring back the bookstore.
Olympus is way up there according to Percy Jackson.
Yes, this is an underground Panera bread. You place your order on ground level and then go downstairs to eat. They even have a little area with free water. Their coolers appear to be down here with windows so that you can look inside. Strange. This Pottery Barn definitely lives up to the items they sell inside.
coffee toffee and a pretzel cone. And so good. Chocolate's perfect. Perfect balance of flavors. It's just the right amount of sweet, and the pretzel even adds to it. You can taste kind of the saltiness and the little bit of pretzel taste in there, which is really good with coffee and toffee. The moment has come to try a bite of the pretzel with ice cream. I didn't get much ice cream in that bite.
Try again.
Yeah, let's do this.
Or scoop it out. That's a good idea.
There's not a ton of flavor there, but what is there is really good. I would definitely recommend getting the pretzel, because it really adds when you're licking around the edges. The salt and the pretzel taste kind of coalesces with the coffee ice cream.
So I got coffee toffee milkshake, and the lady said if you like coffee, I can make this coffee drink with espresso in it. So that's what I got. Let's go ahead and try this. Oh my gosh. If you love coffee, this is the thing to get. Amazing.
This section of the subway looks like a shopping mall. It's interesting that the Dunkin' still says Dunkin' Donuts. I would think New York City would be the first to change signs since Dunkin' dropped the donuts from their name. Our balls. I'm getting blue. What about you, Rosie?
I picked green.
Okay. Look at this place. We got one ball. Yeah. Oh shoot! I hit it too hard. A little too much. Sorry about that.
See, I wasn't hitting hard enough.
What was that one's name? Oh look. Mine. The mine guys. I can't remember what his name was. I remember the nice one was named Nigel.
Go or something?
I can't remember. The nice one was named Nigel. I can't remember his name.
Go. Something like that.
I don't remember. Oh, robbed. At least this one doesn't have that fuzzy stuff all over it like the other ones have.
Stay. No.
I guess you're not supposed to hit it into the seagulls or the pelican's mouth.
Oh.
Just whack it out of there with the side. Nobody's judging here. We're not keeping score. Oh, look, it got caught in the... You know, I think a lot of this was fun in concept, but it just doesn't work in real miniature. No, just whack it, even though it's moving. There you go. Oh, and it got caught. Yeah.
You're right. It is the incredible.
Oh, look. Oh, it got it in for you.
Oh my gosh! And you bounced it off of the target.
And it got stuck.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
No,
I'm gonna try again.
He bounced it off of the target.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. 'Cause that was.
And then it got
almost
stuck in the corner.
Right. Oh, well, I hit the grass that time. Oh well.
Last time he hit the target.
That's so cool.
Oh.
This is kind of the negative. Like sometimes you just don't have any room to hit it.
Yeah, well, like when you hit it, you bounced it off the target and then it got stuck.
Oh. I got robbed there.
Oh my gosh, a little bit harder. Go. Get it in, get it in.
There we go.
Good job.
So now we've got Coco.
And we're gonna enter the afterlife in this one. Well, the Mexican afterlife, more specifically. The Dia de los Muertos. There we go. Okay, Rosie, you start over there. At the bottom of the guitar.
I guess you gotta bounce it over the...
I guess just try to get it up on to go down the guitar.
You know what, let's see if I can...
This is awkward. It's kind of an awkward place to do it,
There you go, how's that?
Good.
Maybe. Even further back. Yes!
Oh, wow, you did it! That'll look funny. You knocked the GoPro over? No, it's stuck.
Where is it?
You gotta hit it over the leaf bridge.
Stop. Alright, let's see. How do I stand?
Good question. Now this will probably go off the end because the people in front of us did. Because the way it's designed, you basically hit it and it'll bounce off the end.
I'm gonna get like a hole in 8 at this point. Stay.
You can stop it if you want. Part of that's just the design of the course, why it won't stay. Yep, there it goes. Off course. It does that every time.
Oh, you're coming from the other angle.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you went from the other side.
Yeah.
Well, I avoided this altogether. Unlike you.
Well, you came out that
I
side.
think it paid off.
Can you do it without bouncing it out? Nope, there you go.
I think that's just part of the course.
Just put it there.
I think it's just part of the course. There we go. Yay, it bounced back. Another Toy Story hole. This one is the claw. So you basically put your ball
Well, you can aim it
in this
too,
hole
look.
and you can aim it with this, just like, here Rosie, let's see see, it looks like a arcade thing. Rosie, here, go ahead and take your hand away. Looks like an arcade thing, it's the prize thing. Got all the little green men. And of course the claw himself.
Let me see. So we're
There you go.
over here. Everybody, Cody, come over here.
Okay, Rosie, let's go. Let's see. You can aim it. Oh, so you want to aim it away from the little green men.
Yeah, you want
Now I know for my turn.
Well, I'm the guinea pig, huh?
Yeah.
Find your ball. That's lovely. I think
You can feel this thing moving under your feet too. Way to go, Rosie! Victory pose.
3! Yay!
Alright, so I can see. Okay.
we're really showing our.
No.
How does she do it?
You were the guinea pig there. That's all I want to do.
You're not a rat.
Over the top, little green man.
Oh, it was!
Now this soul one is crazy. You put the ball on one of these, on a key,
Then you
and I guess oh look, it controls different ones. That's crazy. No, you don't hit it. Hey look, appropriately, this movie does take place in New York City, which is where we're actually at. Rosie was asking if we get up there, but no, please do not climb or stand. Okay.
Well, not on the stairs, but right here.
So you control it by the piano keys. And then you can control it from there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Ooh. Oh. There you go. Good job. I got it in the fork too.
Yeah, but you didn't get caught by the knife like 20 times like I did.
Ooh. Ooh. Remy, you stopped me. You robbed me, Remy. I got robbed by Remy. Ready? Oh, bounce back out. Oh, yeah, right through.
Ah!
Final hole, it's up. Journey to Paradise Falls. So this is a pretty cool, very intricate course. We go to Paradise Falls, into the hole. Hey, Rosie, you're first. This is a fun one to watch.
All right, so the goal is to get it in the house.
Yep, and to get it to Paradise Falls over here. But we'll see how that actually works.
Let's see how I stand. Here.
Oh, a little too hard.
Will it come back to me?
No, you'll see. Now watch this.
Oh, it's inside.
Yeah.
It was bouncing off the back of it.
This is a cool ending to it, I think.
I was bouncing off the house back to
Yeah, I
me.
know. I saw.
I thought this go through the house.
That is so cool. Oh wow. Oh honey, look, you gotta, it's a hole in one if you know it hadn't taken 50 million times to hit it. Prettiest thing in New York. Rosie and the water.
You're so sweet.
There's the ferry you take to get over there, the Statue of Liberty.
Look at that bobbing up and down in the water there. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see him. So I think that's Staten Island over there, or Ellis Island. That's Ellis Island. That's Staten Island. I'm not sure. So Rosie, when you guys came into the U.S., you came into New York, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you fly over the Statue of Liberty?
I think so, yeah.
So you kind of did what the people did back in the olden days, except instead of coming by boat, you came by plane through New York
Yes.
as an immigrant. Yeah, that's cool. Feels really good over here. There's a creepy looking fish here. And he's got a twin.
I am super excited. We went to the Harry Potter in New York store. And I've been wanting this little guy forever. We almost bought him in Universal, but I enjoyed this so much more this trip. So I got him. I have named this little guy Firestorm.
Even though his name is Fox in the movie.
No, Firestorm.
So you named him after a DC character, which is appropriate. You know, Warner Brothers owns DC and Harry Potter.
Firestorm is two characters that combines.
Yeah.
Firestorm.
That's the ferry that you see in Liberty Mutual ads. You know, Limu Emu, but he's usually not in the ones with the ferry.
I don't think that's Rosie's buddy from earlier. Wow. He doesn't even care. Wow. I don't think I've ever been this close to one in the wild. Wow. They're facing each other off.
Run, little guy, run the other way. Run the other way.
What are you doing, Squirrel? You don't have to go over there. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is he doing? What are you doing?
Look at the bird. He's staring at us. Oh my god.
Why is the squirrel doing this?
What's the bird gonna do?
I don't know, he's not even looking at the squirrel.
He's too busy looking at. I think he's looking at you with the GoPro.
Yeah. That squirrel is ready to pounce on him, it looks like. He's eating another squirrel, so
Not very smart.
I don't know what's going on.
Good.
Well, he's
good
leaving
idea.
now.
Run away.
Oh no, he's getting higher.
Run away.
He's getting higher for a better leap onto
I
the
wouldn't
hog.
do that if I was a little squirrel.
Yeah. His feathers are all flared up. You wanna try? Can you make it through?
Nope.
Nope, not enough time.
Using the same card, so we gotta give it time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again. There you go.
You made it. You don't have to stay here.
I'm not stuck. That's really cool. Bye bye light.
This is like vertigo inducing. Like it just it's steep, isn't it? So steep.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Out of everything we did in the city, what would you want to do the most? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, give us a big ol' thumbs up. Share this with your City Slicker friends, subscribe so that you don't miss any future adventures, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when we upload. If you would like to support us, our Patreon link is down below. As always, thanks for watching and supporting.